Ready to go for cars, moonshine, and impeachment? Greeneville, Tennessee, home of Andrew Johnson, the first president of the United States to be impeached. It's also home to Kent Bewley City Garage Car Museum and his go-to guy, Ricky Parton of Parton's Hot Rod. Private collection. If you could explain a little bit about that.
Well, what it does, and my wife came up with this, and I saw this in other museums, particularly the one in San Diego, is you can enjoy the cars yourself, but you can offer it to the public, and that's very rewarding to let people, particularly people that are interested in A models and muscle cars and just a variety of cars that can come in and enjoy them. I enjoy them, but I enjoy watching other people appreciate what we have. And it affords us opportunity to start these cars, and we have 40 in here, and we'll probably drive half of them on a regular basis, and, through maybe once or twice a year.
Understand also you have family members involved in Moonshine.
Yeah, my son-in-law's brother is in the moonshine business, Old Smoky Moonshine over in Gatlinburg, and then my wife and daughter actually rent a building to a moonshine operation. So yeah, I'm kind of in the moonshine business by marriage.
And you got a moonshine car in the back.
We do. We have a 40 Ford that was very popular with the Moonshiners because of the Flathead 8, which was very fast in its day and very light and maneuverable, and we have a moonshine steel back there and some other things. So it's we have several areas. We got, as you mentioned, NASCAR. We've got the service station here, the Texaco service station. Then we've got the Moonshine section, and then we've got the car dealership across there that's emblematic of my father's first dealership. So we've got a lot of things, and we have a lot of people that come in here that aren't car enthusiasts that before they leave they are. So particularly a lot of women come in and say, I'm not really interested in cars, my husband is, but after they go through, then they seem intrigued by it.
Yeah. Well, thank you for having us today, Kent.
My pleasure.
My
pleasure.
I'm Ricky Parton. I'm the owner of Parton's Hot Rods. We build high-end street rods, automotive restoration, autocross, LS swaps, custom paint and body, a little bit of everything, turnkey street rods.
Yeah. Well, looking behind me over here, a lot of our Facebook fans, of course, know the 41 Willies that we're working with the toy maker, but this guy looks pretty similar. Ricky, tell us what you got.
This is a 40 Ford Coupe, belongs to Mark Ramsey. He's on the TV show Moonshiners. It's a 383 stroker, Watts Performance 383 stroker with a TCI custom chassis. As far as the paint and body, we kind of made it look like, it's a barn find. It rolled out of the shop. It's new paint, new body work, but it's a patina underneath, powder-coated chassis, polished stainless suspension. It's all fun and new underneath and looks kind of old and original up top. Actually, the bench seat that's in this, he kind of wanted it to maintain the original look. So the bench seat that's in this is actually an original seat in really good condition. It is going to be upholstered with leather, but it's a distressed leather to maintain the old look. The dash is all original except for the classic instruments gauges, and the lower dash panel we built in-house just to kind of house his vintage air controls and kind of help hide the vintage air box underneath. Column is an I did it column. As far as the outside is concerned, on this particular car, we cut and made all the gaps perfect, like we always do here at Parton's Hot Rods. We rounded the door on the edges instead of the hard 90-degree bends in the doors. He wanted it rounded. And we actually placed suicide door hinges on the cowl to eliminate the hinges that come outside the body. Other than that, as far as body modifications, we just made the gaps look really good, and that's about it really on the outside.
So I guess you were saying your thing is really period correct restorations and some hot rods, but
mostly street rods, mostly the high-end street rods, custom chassis, custom suspension, custom paint and body. We do a lot of very extensive sheet metal fabrication, whether it's a valance or shortening and sectioning bumpers, any of that work. We used to be primarily a restoration shop, but over the years it's kind of went more into the street rod.
Okay. And people want to get a hold of you?
People want to get a hold of us, they can look us up at Parton's Hot Rods on Facebook. We're in Greeneville, Tennessee. Our phone number is 423-823-9558. You can contact us anytime. And I'm Ricky Parton.
Great. Well, thank you, Rick.